469 people fell victim to the OCBC scam, and in total they lost about $8.5 million. I know this is not really a finance topic, but it involves money in a bank, and I think I can really help spread the right message because it's affecting a lot of people, and this is clearly not a case of someone who is gullible or someone who is greedy. Let's look at this article. A young couple has lost $120,000 in fake text message scam targeting OCBC bank customers. In the article, it's mentioned that they took 5 years to build up their savings. And maybe it's a good time for us to all question, should we keep so much monies in the bank account or not? Because if it's parked into assets, then it's much safer in terms of it being protected from scammers, simply because assets take longer to liquidate. Now, if it's parked in Singapore savings bond, then yes, you need to sell the bond away first. It can't be gone in such a quick span of time. Now, this young couple may be buying a house, maybe doing a renovation, or maybe buying their car very soon, so we really don't know. But in any case, they got their $120,000 scammed away. Let's look at the second article. This mother of 7 has lost $100,000. She received the SMS from the OCBC SMS system, which I underline over here, later I'll touch a bit more on it. And it read, to prevent the account from being locked up, update it on 28 December. Access bit.ly with a URL code behind. Later I'll share a bit more with you on URL, what to look out for, because now it's time for us to really discuss and be a bit more aware on fake links and fake websites and phishing mails. Now let's see again, system SMS. This is some good work done by Captain Sinkie. So let me quote from him. He did a fantastic article which I'll leave links below. Initially, he thought that it's possible that OCBC had a vulnerability that allowed hackers to send fake SMSs, but it's not correct. OCBC is not at fault for all the fake SMSs. The problem is that SMSs are designed poorly. Hackers can simply spoof the protocol by adding a senderId field on the SMS service. And the worst part is, our phones will show the message with the sender's name as the modified sender. Which means that if he was able to find an SMS service that allows him to write a code, he could group it with some of the more legit messages from sender IDs from reputable firms such as DBS, OCBC and UOB. So these fake messages will be automatically placed in the same channel, making them more authentic. Feeling a bit concerned that fake and real messages can be in the same message thread, something that we've never considered before. Let's read the third sharing. I was an OCBC scam victim. This is my story. My wife saw a phishing message and she clicked it. Of course, she put in the username and password, and with that, subsequently, their bank account was compromised. In total, they have lost all their life savings in 5 overseas transactions. So clearly, this is not a greedy person that we all think scam victims are falling for some Nigerian prince email. These are fellow citizens, fellow people who got careless. Yes, it's true, you can prevent carelessness, and that's what we'll touch on in a quick while. Because carelessness, as we know, can happen to anybody. Overseas transactions, your next question. Wait, why isn't there OTP? You know, when we make a transaction, there's an OTP, right? 2FA, right? Very secure, correct? Now, one possible explanation is that OCBC's bank authentication tool to verify had been activated on the scammer's phone with banking details. In my understanding, that could mean that when they triggered it, you see a notification, and in confusion, you approve it also. So there's a lot of ways to explain what things could have gone wrong with a 2FA. Main bottom line is 2FA is not bulletproof. Cybersecurity experts have also suggested that SMS OTPs were intercepted on malware on victims' phones and were diverted to overseas telcos. Never heard of SMS being hacked before? Now, this has actually happened in 2021 already. You look at the bottom, the hackers have hijacked the one-time password sent through SMS by bank. It's done before already. You get it? Once your username and ID gets fished away, your SMS can be routed away, and then poof, the full control of any financial transaction is taken away from you. Very scary, and that's why I want to show you a few key points that we should discuss about further. The first is I want to show you how phishing or impersonating websites really look like, how real they are, and how easy it is to be careless. Of course, I can't find this OCBC fake website that these scammers have done, but I found something that can illustrate the point very clearly to you. I have something to show you readily on internet. As soon as you Google search DECENTRALAND, which is a platform that I'm exploring a bit, I came to realize that there are many fake websites that are doing Google ads. You can see over here, the first 4 are ads, and they are above the legit website. The legit website is this one over here, decentraland.org. Later I'll explain a bit more. If you click on any of these websites, and in that case, waste their ad money, these are bad guys, sickening. You click on these websites, they have to pay money. But what game are they playing? They're paying ad money to scam people off their cryptocurrency coins. And let me play for you an example of how they look when they are put side by side. On the left, you see DECENTRALAND.com. Look at the top, correct? And on the right, you see DECENTRALAND.org. You see they've copied the exact website. And that's why if you're familiar with the website, it could seed complacency in it. And let's look at what happens on the real website, DECENTRALAND.org. Let's click Get Started. Over here, you can play with your wallet, your cryptocurrency wallet when you connect, or you can play as a guest. Let me click on Play as a guest. We've no need to connect my account and we've no need to connect any coins that are of value. And what we can see is, yes, indeed, we can start playing. It's like a trial. Very good, correct? And let's look at the fake website. You see over here, you click Get Started. Let's click on Play using wallet. Of course, this is meant to connect your wallet. That is a phishing method whereby your username and ID is stolen away. But wait, let's click on Play as guest, correct? What are they thinking about? It goes to wallet again. Did I click wrongly? No, I click Continue as guest. Indeed, they want people to connect their wallet so that all the coins can get scammed away. Sickening, correct? These people pay ad money just to scam people. That's why we need to learn to read URLs. As we see in the article again, she has this short link from bit.ly and was obviously diverted to something that looks exactly like the OCBC real website. So that's why when you want to click on short links, you need to understand they are there to mask away the real website. And in case, if you want, you can always go scam advisor websites to really find whether these are real or fake links. Some of them have reviews already from people who are scammed. Some of them can give you a sneak peek behind the website of that shortened URL. But in that case, if you sneak peek, you are going to see the legit website and you might think it's real. And that's why we need to understand what are real website links. .com, OCBC.com, DBS.com is real. .org, as we see over there, DECENTRALAND.org. .org stands for organization, non-profit websites, and it's not easy to secure. What are easy websites for you to purchase? I've created my own website, dsgbrand.com. That's why I've gone through this process. If you see, if I want to buy Josh Tan, it's pretty easy. JoshTan.com is no longer available, but if I want to fake Josh Tan, I can simply buy joshtan.store, joshtan.tech, joshtan.online, joshtan.xyz. Think about it. If someone has bought OCBC.xyz or DBS.xyz, pretty easy, correct? It's probably available. All you need to think about is you see DBS, OCBC, and you think it's the real website. But you need to remember, the ending part tells you whether it's the real website. The real one is only OCBC.com or DBS.com, not .xyz. These are funny websites that it's best to leave alone. So if you agree on the message, smash the like button so that we can reach a wider audience together and share this message on how easy it is to get careless and what extremes do scammers do to try to impersonate websites. Let me digress a bit. I'd like to firstly do a quick shout out to this petition, which is to stop SMS phishing scams by requiring pre-registration for SMS sender ID. It's still not in law yet, which means that anyone can purchase and fake OCBC. It's actually not rocket science. This petition, which I've supported, is to really push the urgency on creating laws to require pre-registration, if not reveal the identity of the sender. And a quick second update is that OCBC has already announced as of yesterday late that they are going to pay for all the losses of the scam victims. I actually support that. I'm not an OCBC shareholder, but I believe that the brand, the reputation of the company is more important than $8.5 million. Some victims have been traumatized, some lives have been destroyed, and education simply cannot keep up. That's why I've done this video. But I believe OCBC has done the right thing, and hopefully they've gone to further make improvements on their 2FA to make it more rock solid. But since you said here, let me give you a rounding point, a bonus point to expand on. Web 3.0 is coming. And with that, there's more freedom, more ability to be anonymous. We can all cut out the middleman, like a bank. We can write smart contracts ourselves. But that also means that in future, there'll be less protection than before. Because no middleman means there's no one like OCBC who's nice enough to cover your losses if you make mistakes online. And as we know, scammers are just going to evolve. They are not going anywhere. So that's why we need to understand and anticipate what they are trying to do by firstly not clicking on wrong links, and by secondly understanding how phishing actually works from their point of view. And if this has helped you, smash or subscribe and I'll share a bit more details when they surface. With that, I'll sign off from here. Take care and goodbye.